Hello everybody, welcome to the Rex Tech Pub. I just got home a couple minutes ago. I was out shopping, spent almost another $200 on food. That'll last me for a couple of weeks. Yeah, this is just a quick update, guys. I'm just not going to be here long. I've got things I got to do, things I got to get done today. I'm not quite sure where to... I will have a live stream tomorrow at my normal time, 2 o'clock. It's 55 degrees here at Brainerd at 1:13. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all, although that's going to drop here. I'll tell you, I think we're supposed to have here in a couple of days a high of 30. So 62 degrees now. Actually, we do Sunday a high of 31. But it's gonna be windy too. So Monday the 17th, 38. So yeah, next week we drop back into the 30s again. Yay. And then the 20th, it looks like we get out of the 30s and back into the 40s. Not a lot of rain. There is some rain in our forecast in the next couple of weeks, but... Really, people? I just got home a little while ago. Now you're bugging me already? Turn the volume off, put it on Do Not Disturb, so I don't become disturbed by the phone dinging all the time. So yeah, yeah, it's almost 60 degrees here, so people are wanting me to get things done today. It's 62. And the high of 37 tomorrow. So partly sunny and breezy with a temperature breaking the record of 58 set in 2012, turning significantly colder at night. No, breaking heat records today. We've never been at 62 degrees ever since 2012 was the last time we were that warm at this time of the year. Well, I'll take it. It won't take what we've got tomorrow. Tomorrow's a high of 37 degrees, so that's the weather. That's just something I have to keep up on because depending on what I'm doing from day to day, depends on how I dress, for wearing a jacket or wearing this extra stuff that I have to wear, because riding a bike in 37 degree weather is kind of chilly. 53 tomorrow or Wednesday, so but yeah, live stream tomorrow at 2. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about yet, so I'll have to work on that tonight. Come up with some subject to talk about. So I did shopping today. I'm going to be somewhere later on today. If they get a hold of me. I've been kind of waiting for a phone call. He never did call while I was out shopping. I was kind of surprised about that. So for today, not much going on except for this upload, and then tomorrow's my live stream. Like I said, I got to be somewhere later today if a few people would get a hold of me like they're supposed to, but that was over 2 hours ago, and he said, I'll call you right back. Yeah, I like how people say they're going to call you right back. When they say they're going to call you right back, I expect that to be 5-10 minutes, not almost 3 hours later. Whatever. They do call back eventually. It's just up here in this area, people have no concept of time. They just They don't understand when they say they're going to call you back in a few minutes. That's a few minutes later, not a few hours later. And everybody up here seems to get that confused. So that's all that's going on with me today. Not much today. Like I said, I went shopping. I've got things to put away. Pretty much done with that. I might as well show you guys because they're going to ask anyhow. I'll show you guys something. Yeah, see, I went shopping. Open the drapes. I haven't done that yet today. Well, like I said, I got out of bed this morning at 10:20 and I was getting picked up at 11, so oops. Talk about having to get out of bed and scramble right away. Well, that's kind of me. I realized what time it was. Realized what time I was getting picked up, and it's like, shit, I've got like 25 minutes. I better get going. And there's my box of Cheez-Its that was left open since last night. Forgot to close them. I was so tired last night, which I usually am when I get off with the Zoom homies around 1:30. If I make it that far. Got up from that chair, went into the bedroom, went to bed without closing that up, and I still didn't do it. So that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Not much going on today, unless those people call, then I'll possibly be doing something. I gotta get a hold of Brett, because apparently last night when I was out with Jackie, we were out at Walmart last night, and I hate going to that fucking store. Absolutely hate it. But that's where she does her shopping. And she's a PCA, and she had clients she had to go shopping for. So I guess they decided that they wanted her to go out to Walmart. So our Walmart closes at 11, even though we were there at what, 9:30, 9:45 last night. It was pretty quiet in there. No kids out running around, not a lot of people. That's when I like shopping at Walmart, but other than that, there's really not a lot I like about Walmart. It's just the store. It's just... But I don't like shopping at Target either, so I'm kind of limited where I can go shopping up here because we don't have a lot of... We're not a big, huge metropolitan city, so we've got the miniaturized size of the stores you probably have. You probably have the big, huge Target, the super Targets or the super Walmarts or whatever. Well, we have a super Walmart, but it's, again, it's the miniature super Walmart. We have the smaller Walmart. It's not the really big, huge Walmarts you see out in other states that are just humongous. Our Walmart's just kind of tiny. But that's the only two short stores we've got to go shopping in. It's Walmart, Target. I mean, if you're talking, well, actually late at night, the only store you can go to is Walmart. Because Target's closed. All the other stores we usually go to during the daytime close. So, yeah, at that time of night, there's usually only one place, and that's Walmart. I didn't really get anything. I picked up a few things, but I really didn't get that much. I knew I was going to get what I needed today at shopping, so that's what I did. I just waited and went shopping and spent almost $200. Oh, it's a necessity, but it's a very expensive necessity is grocery shopping. Very expensive up here. We're now paying, I have to look at my receipt, but I think our bags of chips up here are now over $5. They were $4.40 or $4.50 something, and no, they're right up at, no, they're $4.99. They are at $5 for those bags of Lay's chips. $5 for a bag of chips. Wow. Alright, enough of my belly aching. I'm gonna go. I got things I've got to still put away, things to organize, so I'll catch all you people tomorrow at 2 o'clock Central Time. However you say that for Eastern or Western times, whatever. I don't keep up on that, but I'll think of something to talk about on tomorrow's live stream. Otherwise, it's gonna be just kind of quiet. Because I really don't have that much to talk about. I keep getting reminded to not talk about my work. The few of the people I work for that have fixed their computers in their office or whatever, just, I don't know. There's a weird phenomenon around here about being on YouTube and being able to walk up and down the streets, and people just don't do it up here. You go down south, people do it all the time down in southern Minnesota, but you come up here to my town and you'll get the finger pointed at you if they see you walking around with a GoPro. They'll just kind of look at you, or some people just give you the middle finger, and that's when I quit, and I haven't done it since then. I do every once in a while take the GoPro out on my bike, but even then, I don't like doing it. So, yeah, I hate this door. I've got to fix this. Yep, tomorrow will be the live stream. Let's see, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it to that. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. I might do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking of just keeping it down to 2 days, Tuesday and Thursdays, but, you know, and the other days doing an upload when I can, but I don't know. It depends on how busy I get. If I get too busy, you know, like during the summertime or when the weather is warm, I won't be able to do as much, but I'm hoping to get in live streams when I can. So with that, I'll see you all tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Hope you all have a great day. Even though it's a Monday, hope you're having a good Monday. Hope it's not too bad. And I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.